So I wanted you to confirm or deny this. 100% linen blocks EMFs.
Natural fibers are good. They are definitely good for earthing and grounding. They don't block EMFs so much. You'd want copper, silver, or gold for that. And there's certain EMFs that they'll block, and there's others that they won't. It depends on the frequency, and it's also related to the power. But to keep it simple, if it's a high frequency, it's pulsing very quickly. Every single cycle, every single pulse is an opportunity for that photon to interact with something. For example, electrons. And so when electrons also vibrate. So when electrons vibrating, or it's like in its electron cloud, or it's a standing wave, it's just a probability. We can get crazy with the quantum mechanics, right? But what happens that some photons will reach the same vibration as electron, and then they'll get absorbed into electron. The electron will jump up to a higher energy state, a new level of awareness and existence and consciousness or something, right? So these photons, the higher frequency are, the more likely they will interact with matter and be absorbed into it, then perhaps be released at a later time. Low frequency, like Schumann resonance photons, they don't interact that much. That's why they're measured globally. So they're pulsing, 8 times a second, 20 times a second. They do get absorbed slowly, but not that often. So a high frequency wave like Wi-Fi or cell signal, which is in the gigahertz range, megahertz range, it will be absorbed readily into anything that's metal. Aluminum foil, copper, silver, gold. Whereas a Schumann wave, for the most part, is like, okay, whatever, it just passes right through it because it's such a low frequency, it doesn't immediately get caught in it. You need like thick shielding to get those ones. So these types of EMF blocking sheets, copper being the most effective, where it's continuous surface, will get all the Wi-Fi and cell signals, but it's not going to get your power grid for your home. It won't get that 60 hertz energy, which has been linked in kids to leukemia. It's been linked to some cancers and stuff. So it gets complicated, but natural fibers are great. What you can do is you can take a copper sheet and you could sew linen on each side of it. And so it'll still be nice and nice to use on the bed or whatever, but the copper will absorb all that Wi-Fi electrosmog, all that cellular smog, smart meters, whatever. Mm-hmm. It'll absorb all that very quickly. And I actually have a video on how to create a do-it-yourself copper sheet, so you can find that on my channel. But it's not going to block EMF so much, but in conjunction with the right technology like copper, then it's great. And I recommend conductive sheets, not these plastic ones, polyester, all that stuff is that.
Okay.
Hope that helped.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because I wasn't sure, so I wanted you to sound off on it to make sure that we had the right information.